A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Seattle Mariners and the New York Yankees. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Luis Severino is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, looking at his numbers, he's got 3 times the strikeouts to walks. And what that tells me, that's very good. He's going to dominate hitters. His stuff is electric. And if he continues to keep guys off balance and not walk hitters, he'll continue to have a successful season. We'll see if he's able to execute that game plan in this game.
Here's Gerard Dyson. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Here's a fastball chop fouled at the plate. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Game time temperature a comfortable 76 degrees. Ready on 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's another 2-2. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
Well, Matt, a leadoff hit in the first inning is always great. But what I liked about it was he saw a lot of pitches. So what's that mean? That means your 3, 4 guys are seeing the breaking ball. They're seeing the fastball, the velocity. They can time it. And now you're setting everybody up like almost they had the at-bat with you. And now they hop in the plate ready to go.
Gene Segura standing in. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, I think the key here is get runners on early and score as often as you can. Get that pitcher into stretch. Force the action. Steal a base, hit and run. Force the defense to have to handle the ball. I don't care how good a defensive team you are, but when you continue having pressure on you, it just forces you to have to act and react to it.
Now at the plate, Nelson Cruz, currently with the 3rd best home run total on the ball club. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a throw over. Runner back safely. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in there. Once more a throw over. Being especially careful here. Runners on first with 1 down. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Well, Matt, strangely, Ricky's going to be in trouble for the hitter, so he's frustrated. Now, as a hitter, you're saying get the ball up, but he loves to call the ball up. You don't want it up that high, though. He loves to call it that high, and you may see somebody turn around and get in his eye and start screaming at him. Now, that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
Here's the 2-1. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
Now a throw over to first and the runner back. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Drilled on the ground to short, and that's through for a hit. Long throw to third, and he's safe.
Well, it's not rocket science. You fall behind 3-1 to this guy, you're probably going to give up a base hit when you throw him a fastball.
Second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Settling in now, Robinson Cano entering play. He's currently 6th in the American League in runs batted in, but with a chance to add to that total right here. Cano waits on the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. He'll go to the bag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing to show for it. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Ariel Miranda, the Cuban-born southpaw, gets the starting nod. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, he's having a decent year. I mean, you look at the fact that he's got an ERA under 350. That tells me he's keeping his team in ball games. He's giving them a great effort, and sometimes he's pitching deep in games. So I don't know what we'll get today, but I do think he'll go out there and give this team some solid innings.
For the Yankees.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. One strike home now to Ellsbury. And that one stayed too low, apparently. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Misses, ball 2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And the changeup is way low that time. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. A moment now from Yankee Stadium to take a look at Joe Girardi's starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, Jacoby Ellsbury is really fueling that offense right now. He's already snatched 20 bags this year. When you think about it, there are not a lot of guys stealing 20 bases anymore. So that's already a big year in terms of stealing bases. And he's not even done yet.
Here's Starlin Castro. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Into the windup and the pitch. The high fastball is in there.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Now the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
There's that classic 0-2 changeup. That is such a tough pitch to lay off. Nice job of hitting right there. Look, the reason it's tough, because the fastball looks just like the changeup coming out of the hand. You got to honor the fastball, and then he pulls the string on you. Nice take.
Heading out towards shallow right. Cruz moving to his left. 2 gone.
Batting third, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Segura. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Kyle Seager.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Hey, pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. This team can pick it. Lead the league in fielding percentage, and there's a reason why they're winning games. Tough to get past them. They make all the plays.
Stepping in, Danny Valencia. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a little blooper to center. Gregorius into shallow center. 2 down.
Batting seventh, left fielder, Leonis Martin.
Here's Leonis Martin, currently third on the team in stolen bases, so we'll see if he gets an opportunity to do any running in this one. First pitch on its way. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. Now the pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The next 3-2. And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. At the plate, Greg Bird. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
First baseman, Greg Bird.
Now the pitch. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Mariners. And at second base, Robinson Cano, maybe one of the smoothest guys that's ever played the game. He plays so easy. It's almost like he's out there listening to jazz when he's catching a ground ball and flipping it to first.
Here's Didi Gregorius, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. First offering on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. Bottom of the second here with no score. Started that swing a bit too early. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Pitch on the way. On the ground up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Well, you ever talk about a much-needed base hit? That's it right there. He's been struggling all year. That was much needed. Put a smile on his face.
Judd.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Runners on first with one down. And he'll snap one over to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1. Fouled back. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
I like what he was trying to do there with the two-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Chopped foul wide of first. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He'll come in with an average down at 230, 9 homers and 33 driven in. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. One and 2. Here it comes. And another foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Now another 1-2. Another one sent foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
This has turned into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Little flare out to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Gregorius rounds the corner and is headed home, and the run will score as the Yankees grab the early 1-0 lead.
That was an 8-pitch at bat, Matt. I was so impressed watching it. Pitcher throwing strikes, the batter fighting balls off, and then he ends up getting the base hit. That's just a great baseball play.
Here's Chase Headley as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230, 10 home runs and 44 RBIs. Now both runners on the move. Pitch swung on and missed. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Yankees lead it 1-0. Standing in, Dan Vogelbach, and the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Judge makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The center fielder, number 1, Gerard Dyson.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gerard Dyson. He singled to open up the ball game. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
2 out, nobody on. Not close. It's 2-0.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And he's taking here and looks at strike 2 right down the middle.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And no one will get this one. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Line drive to left. Gardner is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Mariners are down in order. They're down 1-0. Digging in, the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
Aaron Hicks.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just a bit up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
That's in there. 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Now the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Martin is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Striding in once again, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. Ellsbury waiting on the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Down the first baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
2-0 count. You're looking for your pitch. He does a nice job. Got a pitch, drove it, and got the base hit to the outfield.
Starlin Castro.
Into the box, Starlin Castro. And a pitch out, but Ellsbury stays put. Runner at first here, 1 man out. 2-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Ready with the 2-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dyson's there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for the Yankees, catcher Gary Sanchez.
So digging in now, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Three and one. Here it is. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
First baseman number 33. Greg
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
2-0, here it is. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. 2 down, runners at first and second. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Here's a ball hit foul down the third base line, so they'll try it again. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters, but he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Digging in to try it again, Didi Gregorius. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. First offering on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, we're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Has a look, now the pitch. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And the second runner's going to hold over at third, so a run scores, and they remain loaded here with 2 away.
Aaron Judge.
Ready for another chance? Aaron Judge. He's got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Comes set with the 0-1. Line drive to center field. Dyson is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Yankees are out in front 2-0. Digging in for his second at bat, Gene Segura. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Gene Segura.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Here's the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here to left. Number 21 for him on the season. And the Mariners strike for a run. It's now a 2-1 score.
Well, nobody was having any kind of luck with him. With 7 batters in a row going down, he put it into that in a big hurry. He rolled that one right out of here.
Here's Nelson Cruz now.
Right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Out of play. One run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Waiting on deck here is Robinson Cano. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit sharply toward the right side. And Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit. And they keep rolling here. They're runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Well, this ball's hit off the wall. He hit it awfully hard. Now, I thought it was a good move to stop because a lot of times you go, oh, he's dogging it. Looked like he was going pretty good, but I think they were going to throw him out. Good read to get back to first.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Ball 1. Runners are at first and third with none out. Oh, and a big swing there by Seager as he gets a hold of one high and deep out to right field. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 148 for his career. And they will jump ahead here. It's now 4-2.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it just like he did there.
In now, Danny Valencia.
Hitter, Danny Valencia.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And this is taken in there by Ellsbury for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Leonis Martin.
Digging in now, Leonis Martin comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Here he is, falling behind. Another hitter, 2-0 count. You continue to put him in hitters' counts, you're going to continue to get burned.
2-0 pitch on the way. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Castro ranging into shallow right, and that's the second out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Standing in now, Dan Vogelbach. Liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Mariners 4 and the Yankees 2. Stepping up now, Brett Gardner looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well hit to right, but foul. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed as Gardner's a strikeout victim, 1 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's Chase Headley. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. Hit hard toward the right side, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Running hard, he's digging for second, and he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. And this is fouled straight back. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And this is off the glove of Ruiz as it bounds away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. The set and the 2-1 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Doesn't chase after the splitter, and he works it back to a full count.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Ruiz recovers, and the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Ellsbury.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1.
Tried to drag butt himself on there. Didn't work, and he probably won't try it for a second time, but the defense still has to respect it.
The 0-1 pitch. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third, so the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. One and 2. Here it comes. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Ruiz corrals it, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Here's Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. Now a snap throw to first.
Oh, he's safe.
And Ellsbury's running. Pitch is high. The throw not nearly in time as he took that one on the pitcher.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And no one will track it down.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Ready on 1 and 2. Lined hard to center field. Dyson is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Yanks strand a pair. They trail it here 4-2. Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Swing and a ball chop foul down the left side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Judge, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 1, Gerard Dyson.
Here's Gerard Dyson. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Gardner will wait on it, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Gene Segura.
Gene Segura standing in. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Into the windup and the pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Digging in once again, Nelson Cruz. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Seattle, but they still lead this one 4-2. Chris Heston is going to take over here
Now
in inning
pitching
number
for the
5,
Mariners,
so it'll be a bullpen
number
game from
32,
here on out.
Chris Heston.
Stepping up to the plate, Gary Sanchez.
Leading off
0
for the
for 1
Yankees.
for him here in this one.
Catcher, Gary Sanchez.
And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw.
Nope.
There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. And a rather easy first out.
First baseman number 33, Greg Bird.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Never fun to see a pitch come up and in, but obviously not being a fastball, he didn't mean anything by it.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Striding in, Didi Gregorius.
Gregorius.
Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First offering on its way. Chop foul over towards the dugout. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Chopped weakly up the first base line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Still down by a count of 4-2. Tommy Lane takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 39, Tommy Lane.
Digging in once again, Robinson Cano. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th.
Robinson Cano.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And the pitch. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now. Pitch on the way. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Now here it comes. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. There's Kyle Seager in the on deck circle. We'll see him next. Three and one. Here it is. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4. So the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Kyle Seager will stride in again, as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses, ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Into the box, Danny Valencia sent in the air out to straightaway center. Ellsbury is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first, as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, left fielder, Leonis Martin.
Digging in to try it again, Leonis Martin. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-handers. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Well, when you play with fire, you're going to get burned. He tried to bust a lefty inside, and when you do that in Yankee Stadium, you better be sure it's way inside. If not, this is the result you're going to get.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Into the box now, Dan Vogelbach, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Ball three.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pitch is popped up. Gregorius on the move. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Mariners 6 and the Yankees 2. Here's big Aaron Judge.
Leading off for the
Comes
Yankees.
into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Aaron Judge.
First pitch on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Pitch on the way. 3-0 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is Dyson. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. 19th home run for him on the season. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. Here's Brett Gardner now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Now a swing and a fly ball. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Now another 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Another try at 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Ready with another 2-2. Cano with it at second. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Standing in now, Chase Headley. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up. But that was a nice job of laying off.
Inside, he misses ball 4.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Ready once again, Aaron Hicks. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And this one's in the dirt, and no advance. It's ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. In there, a base hit.
Whoa, he hung that changeup. That ball was hit hard. Lucky to keep that one in the ballpark.
Center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Ready for another shot now. Jacoby Ellsbury. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted the other way out to left center. Martin is after it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. In there, 1-1. One and one. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Segura will make the catch, and that ends the inning. The Yankees answer right back on the solo home run. The 9 1-2 hitters due up to start the 7th. It's now 6-3. Back here in the Bronx. The Mariners out in front of this one as we move to the 7th, but before it gets underway, let's give you a look at the game summary to this point. Brian Mitchell is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 55, Brian Mitchell.
Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Carlos Ruiz.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Here's Gerard Dyson as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. And now a pitch on the way. In there, 1-2 now.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
1 out, nobody on. Grounder down the line at third. Headley's got it on to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Gene Segura standing in. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The windup and the 0-1. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
A fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
That's a nice piece of hitting. It may not go down the box score as a base hit, but he's hanging in there. You're down 2 strikes, and he throws that breaking ball away, and you fouled it off to give yourself a chance. That's a nice at bat.
He'll try again. 1-2. Back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base.
Now batting.
Well, you can't be too upset giving up a base hit on that one. I mean, the ball was out of the zone. You had 2 strikes on the hitter. He chased a bad ball. He just got a base hit. Sometimes that happens.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He swings and grounds it to short. Gregorius has it. He'll send it on to Castro at second, and the inning is over. Mariners leave 1. They still lead it 6-3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Sanchez.
First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Ball 1.
And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there. 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning.
First baseman number 33, Greg Bird.
Striding in once again, Greg Bird. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called.
He's clearly not seeing the ball right now. 2 pitches, 2 check swings. You just don't see that very often.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready on 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Aaron Judge would be next. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit hard to short. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one. Some 2-out success means that Aaron Judge gets to swing it here.
Well, that's his third hit of the night, and are you surprised? That's 3 singles. Now sits 3 for 4 with 3 singles. Not a bad night.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Two out with the man at first. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and a sliding try at that one, but it'll get through for a base hit. Gregorius is on his way home. Now the relay home, and he will score ahead of the play, and that'll close the gap to 2. It's 6-4 now.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Mark Zipchinski comes on now, and this move will force the switch hitter to bat from the right side.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
2 out here and a runner at second. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Here's a bouncing ball now headed for the shortstop, Segura. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now a 6-4 ball game. Jason Shreve has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 45, Jason Shreve.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Robinson Cano.
He pulls this one into right. Judge is there to put it away for out number 1.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Gardner is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, designated hitter, Danny Valencia.
So striding forward now, Danny Valencia. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. And that misses for ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Hit on the ground out to short. Gregorius is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Chase Headley will be the one to start us off when we return. It's the Mariners 6 and the Yankees 4. Digging in the switch hitter, Chase Headley. Lifetime against this pitcher. 1 for 3.
Chase Headley.
Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup over the inside corner. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Line toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
I know it's getting late in the game, but that is a big leadoff hit. Maybe now they can start to close that gap.
Designated hitter, Aaron Hicks.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. It was a single for him in his last at bat. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. Cano for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A little bouncer. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, second baseman, Starlin.
New pitcher coming on now, and it's the very hard-throwing right-hander Jordan Walden who'll make an appearance here.
Number 52, Jordan Walden.
Starlin Castro will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. And this one's in the dirt. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Yanks leave 1. Score remains steady at 6-4. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show as we are back at Yankee Stadium for the beginning of the 8th. Adam Warren enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in and looking for more, Leonis Martin. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Line toward the alley in left center. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the ninth. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Other than a home run, there aren't a whole lot of better ways to start an inning than a triple. Pretty good chance of at least getting one run in this inning now.
Into the box, Dan Vogelback, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Runner at third here, nobody out. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Here it is. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box now, Carlos Ruiz. And this will be fouled away. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. That makes it 7-4. And quite a turn of events there, as not only is he on a drop third strike, but a run scores as well. So striding in, Gerard Dyson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. 0-1 pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Runners on first with one down. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
This is on the ground over to first. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all.
No real chance from the roll two that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
Ready for another chance? Gene Segura. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit ball to second. That's through, a base hit, and he's got his third hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is you pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
In now, Nelson Cruz. And here's a ball hit in the air. Headley is there. And that retires the side. Mariners forced to settle for one. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. Seattle leads this one 7-4. Edwin Diaz please. Comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He'll start things out against the closer, Edwin Diaz.
Sanchez.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. 1-0 count. Here it is. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Set to deal on 2-2. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. He's set and the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. No one out with a runner at second. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2, and he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Didi Gregorius, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. One-0 count. Here it is. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Here it comes, 2-0. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. He kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
Runner at second here with one man out. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Here it is on 3-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Cano has it on to first in time, and the Yankees are down to their final out now.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in, Aaron Judge, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. From the belt, the pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measure the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
A man on third with two down. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. And a swing and a miss, as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. Chris Heston claims the win out of the pen, his first. Edwin Diaz records the save, number 38. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Yankees, 4 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 24 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.